Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel for another video. So in today's video we are going to be doing a tour of my completed Forest of Valor. I've had this done for a while now, I think about a month or so, and I've kind of done it in different parts that have all been separate videos. So if you've seen those videos, you've probably seen each of these different areas of the forest being built, but I thought I would do an overall tour of the whole thing together so you can kind of see how it looks as I walk through. It has kind of two main sections of the forest that are designed very differently, let's say, but I really love how it turned out, so let's get started. So starting off from the entrance of the plaza, we go straight in and we have got Goofy's stall. It is in the Bayou skin we got from the premium shop, and then we've got one of the Dreamlight Day arches leading us in to this kind of open courtyard area. We have got the Corona fountain and my player house, as you can see on the left there. This area is a very open courtyard area. I've got some of the fruit bushes dotted around and some benches to just make it a really nice, cozy and comfortable spot where villagers can come and sit down like Mulan has just done. And as you can see, there's a lot of barrels, crates, hay bales, things like that, because I wanted this area to be a very kind of like cottagecore theme. Heading out of the courtyard area, we have got Gaston's house, which obviously fits very well in this cottagecore village. Opposite his house, he's got some stalls of fruit and veg, and then we have got our well with some, again, barrels and things like that next to it. We have then got the Snuggly Duckling Tavern with some seating outside for people to sit out and hang out at the tavern. I really wanted this to have a really nice, warm, inviting feel to it, and as the inside is decorated as a tavern as well, I wanted the outside to mimic that. And then next to that I've included the Leafy Cottage house, which is a very similar kind of house style to the tavern, so I felt like using this together with that one just created this really nice vibe, and I love this house style. It's just so beautiful, and I've surrounded it by lots of trees and plants and pumpkins and everything cottagecore. We have then got Lady Tremaine's house because I wasn't sure where else to put it, and I actually liked the idea of it being part of this village. And then next to that we have got Belle's library house from the Bell bundle. Outside the front we've got a bench with lots of books surrounding it, and just kind of rounding off this area. In the centerpiece we've got lots of trees and some fruit bushes to create this little divide in the pathway. It is currently blocked by Maui, but here is my player house. As I said, it's currently just in the default purple skin with a little front garden. And then as we head down the main pathway, we've got Kristoff's stall, we've got the purple cottage and the Samurai cottage house opposite each other to kind of round off this little town section, and it gives us a really nice kind of like overgrown feel as like a little village that people would live in. And then we head into our cottagecore farm. In here I have created basically a very little miniature farm, but as we head in we have got a banner to introduce us in. We have then on the left got our chicken coop, which has got hay in at the moment, and obviously a little trough and some hay bales and some of the little chick pear fruits you get from Eternity out in the little makeshift pond to look like little chicks swimming around. And then opposite that we have got the pig pen, which has obviously got Pua in currently, and in here again we've got the trough and the hay bales, but a lot more vegetables kind of decorated around to look like somewhere a pig would live. Heading through another banner we have got the barn. This is actually Owl's toy barn, but I turned it around to just look like a traditional farmyard barn. And then next to that we have got the food truck and some stalls to be a little market area for all of the farm's produce. Heading back towards the front of the barn, we've got some tables again selling some fresh produce from the farm. We've got fruits, vegetables and also like milk and cheese and things like that. A little table for people to sit at, and then we have the Bell house, which I've used as a farmhouse. This one just fit perfectly because of the little well outside, and it's decorated as a farmhouse inside. Then got a little critter house with some rabbits in to run around the farm, and then this is our little mini farm outside the farmhouse with lots of different vegetables growing, and it just kind of like followed this trail around. And then we've got a little access to the rock spot, and then opposite these stairs up to Frosted Heights we have got a little picnic area with some fruit bushes to just be this nice kind of cozy spot hidden in the back. Heading across the bridge, as you can see, we're going to a very different vibe. This is my Mulan area. So as we go in through the fence wall here, we have got a little crafting area with some of Mulan's items to be like a little spot she would do her crafting. And as we head through this gap here, we've got Mulan's on the right and the Turning Red house on the left, with this decorated Zen garden at the front. This is just our entrance area that takes us to the other side of the forest, which I've decorated with some benches and some of these stone lanterns. We've then got the Wandering house that came from the premium shop with a makeshift pond outside the front, a little table for people to sit out and eat, and then next to the reflection of China Temple we have got this little shrine area with the statue from the Friendship Quests. This area is really overgrown, but I wanted to make sure I included items that would keep it unique and different. So as we look around to the front of Mulan's house, we have got her little tea stall, and then opposite that we have got the shadow puppet market that we got there from Mulan, and some of the little benches again for people to sit on and watch the shadow puppets, a little bonfire for people to enjoy snacks, and then this path that leads us to Elsa's cave also leads us up and around to Frosted Heights, where there is again another touch of magic pond in there. This is the area at night. I wanted to show you it in both daytime and nighttime so you could get an idea of how lit up it is. This biome isn't super bright and super lit up because I wanted it to feel very rustic and rural, so I didn't want it to be a case of it turned to nighttime and there were loads of lampposts and lights. But what makes up for that in here is the glowing mushrooms as well as the glowing lights from the houses themselves that make this feel like a really natural little village, where once it gets to night time everyone goes into their houses and it is a very quiet and relaxing place to live. However, opposite to that, as we head into Mulan's area, we don't really see the bright lights until we go in, but it is definitely more of a bright vibe in here as a lot of these houses do light up. It's still, again, not super bright because I wanted it to feel like a rural town, but obviously with just a completely different vibe, but it is still on the darker side because I liked the idea of using natural flames and natural lighting from the buildings to keep everything lit, as it kind of obviously had the same kind of rural feel as the farm and the cottagecore village. Having little lighting in here means you can enjoy the stars that we can see over the forest. It's one of the biomes I feel like you see the stars the most, as well as sunlit, because they are raised up slightly, and so I wanted to make sure you could see those and how beautiful they are. So here are some shots of the final build. I've done some clips as well as some pictures of it during sunset so you can kind of get a feel of the different areas of the biome, but I absolutely love how my forest looks. I think it's probably going to be like this for a long while, probably until we get any more kind of like cottagecore style buildings and I have to change it up, or any farmyard ones, which would be really nice. But for now I'm very happy with how it looks, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing it and it gives you a little bit of inspiration for your forest, or even if you wanted to do a cottagecore village or a Mulan style village in a completely different biome or a completely different place in your valley, you could do so, as this would kind of work anywhere. I feel like it wouldn't just work in the forest. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe and let me know down below what you think. Is your forest completely decorated, or is it still a work in progress, or is it kind of your area that you do your dream snaps and you're happy to leave it blank? I do miss being able to do dream snaps up here, however I just love the builds I've created in here. As I said at the start, all of the different areas in this biome have been done in separate build videos, so I will leave those in the description in case you wanted to see an actual speed build of them being made. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one and have a lovely week. Bye!